Hello everyone, I bet you've been wondering where I have been. Probably not. But if you have been, neat. Decided I'd make this video to show off my Lego Battlebots that I've built and I got uploaded within like a couple of months. But yeah, whatever. That's its own thing. I don't know. It's cool. Big old disc. Does some damage. It's nothing. It's not much. It's cool. It's a cool bot. But it's so complex. Yeah, most of them are not colored right. Most of them just aren't colored that well. Because they lack of pieces. Lack of pieces, I should have just buy something. I'll try my best to save the custom bots built for later. So let's bring on over to Rotator again. How about that? This is exactly have all the correct colors. I am very proud of how this one turned out. Make sure it's wobbly and stuff, but it's improving. I need to get the forks to work. Or I need to build some forks or something to just stabilize this. Those are so much further down than the wedge and the spinner. It just comes with a top. It doesn't look like it's ready to spin, which is always good. That's the hardest. Alright, yeah, now on to everyone's favorite bot that everyone loves and nobody has any hatred whatsoever against the team. It's Riptide. Oh boy, fan favorite. Everybody loves them. But actually, I'm very glad this build weapon. It's like a truck, just like the actual bot. I don't think that's how it feels. So I tried adding that, but I could get it to work. So there's that. Cannot try to put it. Because I made the drum much bigger. I'm proud of this bot. It was hard to build for me. Just like any bot, actually. One of the hardest bots, and probably bring that one out soon. It was a hard bot for me to build because like most of it's just empty space for the weapon, and I'm not good with like empty space. I like these compact builds where I can just, this was just, it's very fragile. The entire weapon assembly is very fragile. I don't really know what to say that hasn't been said about this bot and its team. I'm also going to review. I'm also going to just talk about some fights I liked so far this season. Next up, everybody's favorite speedy boy, Claw Viper. I am insanely proud of this build because when I first built this, it was unreasonably accurate. Now the weapon's a different color, the bot's a different colors, tiny little magnets underneath. These wheel guards come off incredibly easily. Yeah, just by putting it down, they break off, so it's not really the best fit. I'm very proud of this bot. I have grown to like it very much this season. It was already probably one of my favorite bots. I just love speedy bots, and my favorite bot is Hypershock. Classic Hypershock W, also from last episode. That was a fun little fight. Next, Kinetic Energy 2 stuff. Another fragile bot that has a very good spinner. Not good enough, but it it's too good of a spinner. It breaks almost immediately. Hold up. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Alright. Yeah, it's just all around a good pot. It's not the most. I wish I had some like flat pieces too up here, but I use them all on different pots. Big old spinner. Tried making the spinner better. It makes a really annoying noise half the time in fights because the spinner like moves up and down. I can't really. Yeah. It makes like a clicking noise. It's really annoying. Alright, next up. Pizza time. This little guy right here is fragile. And I love it. I got the wedge. It's so hard to build because I tried using the the different sized chassis up in there. I tried making it more stable with these because it falls off when you tap it. I tried adding a little spinner on the bottom. And I tried adding the wedge link. And guess what? All of it's fragile. But that's okay because it's accurate enough. I even added the wheel size difference, even though it's not really that big of a difference because it's only the width and not the circumference as well. Yeah, it's decently hard for whenever it can, otherwise it doesn't hit at all because the wedgelet's already off and half the bot is gone. But yeah, that happens sometimes. Up next is Nightmare. Nightmare. Alright. Yay, Nightmare. Nothing much to say. He's at Destructathon. I haven't been there yet. Yeah, it seems fun enough, but it's not like the main season, so it's not gonna be as good. But I wish I could say. But yeah. Alrighty, next, everybody's favorite non-American hammer bot, Peta, with a big old hammer. Is that a beautiful hammer? Yeah, it does some damage actually. It hits so hard that like when I slam it down hard enough, I need to build like an entire protecting thing to connect the hammer module to the bot, much more than just slapping it on there. I need to add these little things right here attached to those wedges. It looks somewhat nice. It's not the best. I have the orange bits. It's just bad stuff. Yeah, it's a decent enough bot made with a whole lot of wedges. Righty. What should I do next? Yeah, let's do Valkyrie. Valkyrie. You know, we get to make happen. Fred Moore actually stated that Valkyrie's harder to drive than an uncontrolled Ripperoni, which is that's terrifying to think of. I mean, it does seem hard to drive, but I didn't think it would be that hard to drive. Like, it's just, I mean, I guess you would have to account for the massive rotating spinner in front of it. It's probably weighing it down a little bit, as well as just spinning it in a certain direction the entire fight. But, like, they were starting to do really good. And that makes me sad, because I really like how it looks. It looks beautiful. try my best to replicate it. Exactly color coded at all. So as we move on to our next bot. Scorpios! Yay! Scorpios. I haven't made the sword yet. I plan on doing that sometime. Yeah, I'm very proud of this bot. I'm very proud of how much turned out. I actually used some corner pieces from on beta, which is why they now have these little wedgelets instead of the actual just the corners. The wedgelets. Not much to say. It's decently hard, very durable bot. I think this is one of my favorite bots. It's just accurate. Like, there's not much I could do. I even tried adding like the red eyes they have. Right there. Where the eyes are. In between the wedges. I just like it. Speaking of hammer saws, let's move on to my favorite hammer saw. Because there's also so many to choose from. Saw blades. Updated a little bit, made it. Tried making it a bit smaller, but I think I just made it the size. Added wheel guards. The entire weapon assembly is the exact same. I'm very proud of this weapon. I tried making it like their dragon head thing. And it came out nice enough. It doesn't spin that well sometimes. Most of the time actually. It doesn't spin that well decently. It's fast. The middle fork's shorter than the other two forks, which is, I like that. And on to the next bot. It is Glitch, everybody's favorite stealth bomber bot. Unless you're a fan of Valkyrie, which is okay. I like Valkyrie. Yeah, it's kind of like Glitch. I do think their last one was a bit of luck, but it's whatever. Yeah, 8-beater spinner. There's little wedgelets and everything. I don't know what else there's to say about Glitch. I mean, it's a decent bot. Packs a punch, but drive's not the best. There's this piece right there. I just figured out. So neat. Alrighty. Frog. I have a frog. Ribbot is my boy. Detachable frog. And it's a red-eyed tree frog, just like Ribbot is now. Yes, the wedgelets. Decent spinner. Packs a decent enough punch. Doesn't have much underneath, obviously. I just really like it. I love Ribbot. It's cute. It's just a cannot die bot. I think they have one more fight this season. Let's see, they fought Witch Doctor. And they fought Claw Viper. And I don't know if they fought anyone else. I can't remember. That's gonna be bothering me for a while now. Crap. Oh well. Yes. I'm not gonna name this bot, but if somebody can name it, you will get a heart. First, the name is pinned. I don't know if it's valuable to other people. I love this one. Adorable. Fought last time. Did decent enough. Underclear doesn't really work that well, it seems. Or at least I just weren't getting the best shots in. Anyway. I made this accurate as well. I really like Nothing much to say. I can't really name the bot. Wish I had googly eyes to put on it. I don't think they make Lego googly eyes. And if they do, that would be really cool. But up next is Gigabyte. Yay! Everybody's favorite full body spinner. There we go. Look at them. Beautiful. Underneath, nothing much. The little teeth sticking out of the sides to obviously not hit the opponent. No, that's what these. This is where these are just to self-right. The teeth, this is hit the opponents. Obviously. Really proud of this build. Just like Battlebot explained, and like most other Lego Battlebot YouTubers, probably one of the best spots here because of the weight. Because it's decently heavy compared to something like Glitch, who weighs like nothing compared to this beauty. Okay, up next. Oh boy. The Blippi boy. The Blippi boy. I tried making the piano key wedges. I didn't have one stud size wedges for everything, at least not available at that moment. Have its cute little eyes. Look at that. These are just beautiful. Flipper works really well, actually. Alright, bitch. That wasn't that good of a show. Quite rude, if I'm being honest. Glitch. Yeah, I guess Glitch. This one also won't be that good. Okay, I can't really get a good, angle for it, but, it can launch bots, this high up. Okay, and that's really cool. It's mostly just the force that I put in it. It's like moving forward while it flips, so it keeps them up there. And it just flips them. This is an accurate display of how strong the blip is. Also, I love blip. Is it 4-0? Or does it have one more fight? Oh yeah, it has tantrum, doesn't it? Okay. It's tantrum. It's tantrum to fight. It's already fought in the game, and huge. Is that it? Oh well. I'm gonna have to look at Battlebot's website again. Hold on. I need to look at this. I am proud of this bot. Here it is. Mammoth. Nothing much to say. It's not as good as the actual Mammoth. It falls apart whenever you tap it the wrong way. Mostly these wedgelets, which keep the weapons, or at least are supposed to keep the weapons supported off the ground for the most part, as wheels alone cannot do that. It will tip forward, as seen here. Small wheels. Big spin. Oh, lifter. Yeah, it's a lifter, not a spinner. Big lifter. Big, strong, thick lifter. I used to have a huge, and then I turned it into Star Child. And then I changed it to my own custom bot because Star Child was performing about as well as it did in the show at this moment, which sucks because I think Star Child looks beautiful. Alrighty, up next is Death Roll. Death Roll can gyro. When it's spinning fast enough, it can actually gyro dance. I don't know if I can get it right now. Hold on. Okay, I don't think I can get it right now, but yeah, I can. Oh, I guess that close is very good. Anyways, Death Roll. I love it. Been a favorite since 2016. One of its losses was to Shredder, which would not happen today, sadly. As much as I love Shredder. Not just after the Riptide incident. I just really like Shredder. I think it's a cool bot. It has looked promising. It was taking it to Riptide before it got knocked out. Yeah. Enough about Shredder. I'll talk about that one in a second. Death Roll. I like Death Roll. One of my favorite bots. Really wished we could have seen like a alternate universe where Death Roll beat Witch Doctor and then they fought Bite Force, because that would be chaotic and I would love it. Oh well, maybe once Discovery does something about the freaking boycott. Paul Ventimiglia. No hate to Paul. He's a really nice dude. Dang, I miss Bite Force. Anyways, Shredder and a baseball. Shredder. Alrighty. Actually works differently than Gigabyte. One, it doesn't have like teeth, it just uses its wedges, which makes it not hit as hard, I realized. Yeah, I just been using this. I tried making it look like it had its own bot in a shell. Yeah, I can just spin it like this, and not just like Gigabyte where I actually have to like hit it to spin it up like this, because it doesn't work. You can't really do that. That's one of the reasons why I built Gigabyte, is because you can't really have a self-rating pull and not spin it like this, more so than this. Cool bot, love it. Sucks it can't self-rate. Probably my most accurate looking bot, except for this singular, this piece right here, this piece really annoys me. Also, just the inaccuracies on like the rest of the bot. Like, you won't notice any of that crap when you look at it. It looks. This is the most accurate bot I have. Alrighty, next up. Oh, this one sucks. I am currently. I'm not currently building Ratcatter, but I'm building Ratcatter. Or I've built Ratcatter. It looks horrible. It looks horrendous. I do not like how this turned out at all. I tried doing like the weird mixed matched colors thing, but then I realized I don't have enough pieces to keep that going, and it would have just been really annoying to do. These two are here because I didn't have any more of these ones. And they're the same size, so yeah. Could self-rate, I guess, using the lifter. Speaking of the lifter, it's actually garbage, and it cannot lift anything for crap. It can't get underneath anything, as you can see, except for like Mammoth and Riptide and Nightmare and Rip Room. Those are like the only ones it's gonna get under reliably. Yeah, nothing much to say. Really disappointed in how this turned out, and that sucks, because I love Madcatter. It's getting in the tournament, I know that for a fact. It has to get in the tournament with the schedule. Losses to Riptide, which could go 4-0, and a loss. They just fought last night. What was it? Ah, my god, what one was it? Gee, I cannot remember. I'll remember it. I think later on through the video. figure this one out. This one hit. Hold on. Let me just pause the video so I don't waste all your time. That's right, they found lockjaw last night. Alrighty. It took me way too long to, like, remember that. You don't even know. How many do we have left? We have this one. Okay, you. We have you. And we have you. I think that's everyone. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's start with you. Oh, wait. Okay, I'll start with you. Alrighty. Everybody's favorite gyro walker bot, Rex. I love him. I really hope he comes back someday because I love Rex. Sure, this thing may not hit anything for crap, and its legs do not do anything. Its spinner doesn't hit that hard. It hits itself more than it hits its enemies. Next up, Hydra. I really like this one turned out. Each wedgelet is its own little individual thing. So now you can technically just have all these wedgelets peel off in one match. And it wouldn't just be like a handful of them coming off with just these little tips being the wedgelets. Nope. Every single one of these is a wedgelet, but they all tend to come off at the same time anyways. Okay. Here's Endgame. Woo, the 2020 champion. 2019 was big first. The 2020 champion. Self-Rider hits very hard, actually. Really durable as well. Very proud of how this one turned out. Nothing much else to say. It's Metabot. Very good this season, as it does every season. Sorry, I need to sneeze again. You have Quantum. I'm gonna wheel guards from off. Hold on. That works. This works. This does do work. Alrighty. Anyways, it's a crusher bot, which means it practically does nothing as a Lego Battlebot. I love this bot. It's amazing that it's potentially going 4-0. It wins its next fight, or fights, plural. Because so far it's fought Black Dragon, it's fought Shredder. Oh yeah, it just needs to win one more fight, which is neat. I really hope it's a bot they have a chance against. I think it's Cobalt, if I'm not mistaken, which probably isn't that great. Yeah, Quantum. I like Quantum. Now to one of my favorite bots, even though it doesn't do anything, Duck. I'm proud of this build because, like, the beak just, it does. Does the beak. It does. It, like, you can open it and close it, and it flies everywhere. Launch it, and it's just very entertaining. Shame is that it's just as durable as 2021 Duck, which means he ain't that durable. Especially the weapon. But that's okay. I like it. I like this duck. I like that it quacks. They should bring it to Destructicon. And now for my favorite bot. And then we'll move on to my custom bots. Hyper Shock. Beautiful. I made the wedgelets hinged, and they have a little like spikes on them. And double wheels to make them a little puffy and stuff. It is not invertible. It is the weapon. So no, they can't drive inverted either. But yeah, I just really I love Hypershock, and I'm pleased with how this turned out. Nothing much else to say. They are 2-2 right now with a shot in the tournament. Or, not with a shot. They are going to be in the tournament. No doubt about it. They lost to Endgame, and they lost to Sawblaze, which are 2 top-tier bots that can each go 3-1, one of which is 3-1. You'll have to wait like one more fight, which is fun. I really like how this looks. Now onto custom bots. Start off with probably my oldest one. Storm Surge is a front hinge flipper. It's adorable. Can take it. And I haven't really changed it much from when I first built it. I added on these little middle things and made it like longer. But other than that, nothing has changed. This wedge has been here forever, and I like it. It's durable. It can take a hit, and it can flip bots forward pretty well. There's not much else to say. I can't really talk about its record in Battlebots because it doesn't exist. It's an actual bot. None of these upcoming bots do. Alrighty, up next is probably my worst bot that I have made. I don't even put a name for it. I just really like how it looks. It's not durable at all, but I love how it looks. I don't even know what the weapon's supposed to be. It's not a lifter, because it can't lift anything. It doesn't look like it should be a front hinge flipper. I don't even know what this weapon is. But that doesn't matter, because I think it looks cool. Like, if I could hide a 4-bar lifting mechanism here, it could totally be like Lucky or Biohazard. But I cannot make a 4-bar lifter out of in this size. Or in any size, really. I can't make a 4-bar lifter yet. Alrighty, here's a big old spinner. I don't know if this one can gyro. I think it can. It's not really gyroing right now, but it can gyro. Hold on. There we go, dude. I don't know if it's on that. I can't really get the gyro, but this thing hits like a truck. This is probably my hardest hitting bot that I have, and it hits really hard. This is what I used when the Star Child huge wheels on, just on the weapon alone. And I also use it on this next bot coming up. I don't have a name for it, but it's probably a named glass cannon. I have two full body spinners. And here's the worst one. It sucks. It sucks a lot. The top part isn't connected to the bot at all. As you can see here. There's these little teeth on the edge which should hit something. Ow, oh, that actually hurt. Okay, it can hit hard. It's decent. It's really light though. It's like yippee. It's not like good flip for it. You cannot I get sidetracked easily if you couldn't tell. There we go. Yippee. It's not good. Here's my next full body spinner. It's extremely basic, but at least it's decent. I mean, it looks nice. Right? Do you think it looks nice? My phone's died. Huh. Interesting. I should probably charge it then. What was that? Alrighty, my phone died. Lesson learned, if my phone is low on battery, it's not that I shouldn't record, it's that I should use a charger. It's my flipper bot. I named it Liftoff, because it's a suitable name for flipper. The flip bots with it. As you can see, it's like it's like the skeleton of a brick flipper. There is nothing, it's just skin and bones. It's thin and creepy. And now to my pride and joy, which has been stupidly redesigned, but it's now more stable. Implosion! Yay! I don't know if any of you actually, if anybody watching this has actually watched my videos, but this is like, if you go back to any of the fights, it's like the big spinner that always gyros insanely, and it's just, yeah, but I just remade it into a 4-wheel drive big disc spinner. Thing is, this is almost as thick as the normal implosion weapon. Actually, it is the same thickness. This is just as thick as the normal implosion weapon, but like the old implosion weapon, I guess. Like, it doesn't spin that well. Yeah. If any of you are curious as to what they all look like, they're within a general vicinity to one another, here it is. So, we have all these bots. We have a Lego piece over there. So, we have some beautiful bots. We have some not so beautiful bots. We have some very beautiful bots that I love to pieces. Lego pieces. And there are 4 more things that I want to show everybody. I will be right back. Alrighty. So, first of all, some Battlebot Pokerch, Witch Doctor Pokerch. You may be like, oh, that's all? I mean, unless you're counting each side as one thing, there's only 2 things here. I mean, they're cool and all. I love them. But, like, there's more, right? There's more, right? Well, I got these 3 things for Christmas. I got these 2 poker chips. Came with a Witch Doctor weapon bearing. Look at that. It's signed. Look at that. I don't know what else to say about it. I haven't tasted it yet. But I assume it tastes like metal. I don't know if I should taste it or not. That's probably not a smart thing to do, but like, it's signed. Look at that. It's steel. It's beautiful. And you're like, oh yeah, that's cool, but like, it's just a weapon bearing. Which, 1, I don't think anybody would say that it's awesome. And 2, a fusion tire. Look at it. It's beautiful. I can stick my fingers in there, and like, my dog thinks it's a chew toy. These are not for my dog, by the way. It came like this. But my dog thinks it's a chew toy. And it's awesome. And I love it. I love this. And I love this. And I love that. I don't know what else to say. It's rubber, as many tires are, I'd assume. Doesn't bounce that well. It spins. And you'll be surprised by this, but it rolls. I mean, just like freaking messed up the camera there for a second. But like, it's so cool owning parts of a BattleBot. It's so cool. But I don't want to sound like I'm like bragging or anything. Cause it's not really a nice thing to do to people. So let's look at my BattleBots collection. Yeah. That's all. I haven't been making videos much lately. Just haven't. I want to try to start more videos soon, though, hopefully. Yeah. Well, have a good day, or I guess have a good night, or whatever time of day you're watching this in, if anybody watches this and sees this. Yeah, let's do that. If anybody watches this and sees this, like the ending, comment your favorite BattleBot. Yeah, I'll put mine down there because I've seen the ending. I think. I don't know. I'll comment my favorite bot anyways, and you'll know who my favorite bot is. Split. I ended the video, and then I remember, yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about some of my favorite fights from this season. So let's do that. Alrighty, some of my favorite fights, most of which will include Hypershock, because it's my favorite bot. I don't know. Let's see. We have Minotaur versus Cobalt. That was a beautiful fight. I loved it just as much as I loved the 2019 version. I found that one to be very entertaining. I found both of them to be very entertaining. It didn't have Cobalt being, evicted from existence for like 1 second and launched to the ceiling of the BattleBots, I believe. But it was cool. Hypershock versus Sawblaze. I love Hypershock. I love Sawblaze. Shame to see Hypershock lose, but it's always good to see Sawblaze win. Let's see here, Fusion versus Witch Doctor. I like Fusion. I think it's a cool idea. When I saw it fight Mad Catter, I expected the fight to go the opposite way. I expected Mad Catter to break apart as it did in the past, because at that point in time, Mad Catter wasn't what it is today. At least not to me. It was the bot that could drive in it's the bot that could drive while split into thirds from the Ragnarok, Monsoon, and Mad Catter Kronos Rumble, I believe. Yeah, so that was cool. I always thought of it as the hammer bot. That was just there because cats are cool. But no, it surprised me. And Fusion surprised me even more in this fight, just like Mad Catter did in that fight. Poetic, I guess you could say. Yeah, that was a good back and forth match. I love fights like that. Another fight that I like just due to the sheer destruction was Cobalt versus Overhaul, which didn't have much destruction, but it had destruction because Cobalt was in it. It was just one of those fights. Another one I liked was Ripperoni versus Gruff. Who didn't? You got to see a BattleBot breakdance I don't know what was, like, happening there. I guess their flywheel broke in the back, so there's that. Oh, it's like two more of my favorites. Endgame versus Claw. I mean, Endgame versus Hypershock versus Claw Viper. My mistake. If Endgame fought Claw Viper, I'd say Endgame, but it would be closer than this. Yeah, it was just a fun fight, fast. I expected Claw Viper to flip Hypershock over and win because it's Hypershock. Doesn't do well inverted. But, yeah, it was a freaking quick fight. I hope to see Claw Viper in the tournament. Another bot that surprised me this year was Big Dill in their fight with Mad Cat. That was a nice fight. That was a good fight. Really liked it. Loved it. They seem to be a strong 0-4. They have a loss to Scorpios, a loss to Mad Catter, a loss to Free Shipping. Oh no, a win against Free Shipping, right? Yeah, wait. Yeah, they won against Free Shipping. Yeah, they messing Free Shipping up. So they have a 1-3 record, I believe. Another loss to... Crap, who was it? Was it Ribbot? No, it wasn't Ribbot. I don't know who it was. I don't remember who it was at this moment. What was it? I don't know. Anyways, I also really liked any fight Blip was in, but Blip versus Huge, because Blip was doing good against Huge, if I'm being honest. I mean, they got stuck in Huge, yeah, but they were pushing it around, pushing Huge around a lot, and it was a fun fight. And finally, one of my other favorite fights of the year. God, why can I not think of it? It involves fusion, I believe. Ah yes, fusion versus emulsifier. Number 1, emulsifier is awesome. 2, fusion is awesome. It's just awesome. It's beautiful. I loved that fight. It was cool. I hope emulsifier makes the tournament as like a 32 seed or something, because their record's not that great. But like, it's good. It's good. This is a good season. I like it. Made top season 4 for me, if I'm being honest. I don't know what else to say. See ya, I guess. Or not. Maybe.